Hello!
Hello.
Welcome to Jam and Jabber.
This is Steph.
This is Ken.
And we've got a very special America
Fuck yeah!
stream for all y'all. In case you didn't know, we live in the United States of America.
PNW, baby.
Hey, we've got some awesome people already in our chat. Thank you all so much for watching. We got Jessica and we've got Leaf. Thank you all so much for joining us live.
Hello.
So, tonight's stream kind of went all over the place as far as ideas. I pitched one idea and then Ken's like, no, but what if it was cute animals instead? I'm like, well, you had me at cute.
I mean,
so
new mascots, because
hey.
we always you always hear that rumor that probably not so much a rumor, but I think it is true that Ben Franklin really loved the turkey and wanted that to be the national bird, and we went with the bald eagle. Which is still funny to me because bald eagles, like their screech is a little silly. Like any audio you get is actually a red-tailed hawk. Yeah. So,
they sound pretty ridiculous.
They do.
And I kind of love that. We got Chance. Welcome,
Hello.
Chance. Thank you all so much for joining us live. We thought we were close to 4th of July.
We are.
So we're bringing in all of the, traditional American things. America does have some rich traditions. A lot of it comes from people of color. Like jazz and rock and roll.
Most of it's stolen.
And the rest of it, like just true American culture.
So we're going to gift the U.S. some new mascots for its birthday.
Oh, we got chances to have a family of them. Do you have a family of bald eagles? Oh my gosh, yeah, they make like a weird chittering, like it's almost
God.
Like it's not the sound that you would expect from like.
Oh God, I was not expecting. I've only ever heard like just a single one.
Really?
Yeah, I've never heard like the family unit together for it.
I grew up in an area that had a lot of bald eagles as well.
Okay, well, I did not. So, anyway, do you want to get into it? Let's get into
this. So. I normally I try to prep people. I'm like, this is what we're doing, and I guess we're just gonna get right into it.
I figure let's start with the turkey.
So as we're drawing a turkey, are you explaining people like we're just we're making them into new American mascots, like the bald eagle.
Like what kind of things like you expect to see like out of a mascot, like just the silly stuff that we end up doing with the cooler, edgier mascots that we've got, like the eagle, like what kind of things you see people do with eagles, and that's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Ken, our Edgelord stream was last week with our Kirby stream.
God, that's so true. That's so true.
It was last week, but I guess we could do it again.
Or no, that was 2 weeks ago. Because last week we were at SummerCon last week.
Last week, that was really fun.
It was.
But like Ken said, I think I'm good for cons for a couple of years.
Yeah, I am.
It was a lot of people. It was a lot of people.
We got peopled out.
I'm going to pay attention to the chat, and then I want to finish I want to talk more about SummerCon, because it was a lot of fun. Even though it was a lot of people, I still really enjoyed it. So we've got... Leaf saying, honestly, I love the sound of bald eagles. Me too. It's just not the sound. It just sounds like a much smaller bird. Yeah. I guess it's just because of the red-tailed hawk and that screech that people
like. We're so used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, which is not what they sound like. We got Chen saying there's a nest around the lake, and it's so cool watching them soar. And then our neck of the woods, which is kind of, it's I would say it's more urban. It's not like we're not like next to the sticks or not like out in nature.
Burbs.
We're in the burbs, more urban kind of area. And Trace that art because you were just drawing a
van. I didn't like the angle that I was at for it. I want to give myself a little more room to work with for what I want to do here.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. And just erase your art. It's okay. Start all over again.
Yeah, there's no shame.
Absolutely. Yeah, in the neck of the woods that I live in, I saw a bald eagle just like by the side of the road, and it was like the day right after. It was the same day. Like I'm driving home from my yoga class, and my yoga teacher told the story. Actually, would you all like to hear a story?
Story time?
Story time.
I'm all about story time.
This is like a fable about the eagle who thought he was a chicken.
Oh, yeah. I know
and
this
so there was a farmer who found an eagle's nest and found an egg in it. He took the egg and he put it in his chicken coop just to see what would happen. And the eagle was born and raised with the other chickens. And lived his whole life thinking it was a chicken. Lived his whole entire life. And when he was older, the living with the chickens, the eagle looked up high in the sky and saw this beautiful, magnificent bird flying high, high in the sky. And he was like, "My God, who is that?" And the chicken said, "Oh, that's Eagle. They're the king of the sky. But we're chickens. We belong to the earth. The eagle belongs to the sky." And the eagle lived his whole entire life, and it died thinking it was a chicken. And the whole moral of the story is, rise to what you believe in. There's a whole eagle pose in yoga and stuff. And like the day my yoga teacher told that, I came home in this very urban area. I saw this giant fucking ass eagle, because they're huge, flying right by my car. I'm like, oh my God, okay, universe, I get it. I think about that. And every time I drive past there, I'm like, will I see the eagle? Probably not. Probably never again. But that was cool what I saw. Anyways, cool story time. We got Jessica saying, wild turkeys are tough AF. I had one fly into my truck and then just walk away. Before I forget, all messages. There we go. Yeah. They're like boars. They're fucking crazy. Like
just their heads, like they kind of look like vultures, like just that weird head. They're monsters, quite frankly.
You had a friend, Jessica, you had a friend who had a booth at SummerCon? Were they in the artist alley? Were they selling merch? We actually that's where we got overwhelmed, was with all the merch.
It was the Showplex area. Like, Artist Alley was fantastic. Like, there was still a lot of people in Artist Alley, but it was the Showplex where, like, all, like, the big booth vendors, like all the Funko Pops and shit, like that stuff. Oh, that was a lot to deal with.
I've been trying to find a Gengar and a Snorlax Squishmallow, and I saw a Pikachu there. I was like, oh, maybe I can find one here. But then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to wade through the waves. It was like shoulder to shoulder, anywhere you go, people upon people, and I hadn't been in that populated in a space in a really, really long time. It's not post-COVID for sure. So I got really peopled out really fucking fast, and I didn't realize that was gonna happen, and it was actually a little overwhelming, like my anxiety. And Ken didn't mean to, but he was kind of bumping into me because we were trying to stay close. Because we weren't trying to bump into other people. Right. But every time he kind of bumped into me, I'm like, And I know you didn't mean to.
This is the first you didn't tell me that.
No, I didn't want to scare you or make you feel bad.
This is the first I've heard.
I didn't want you to feel bad.
Well, now I feel bad live on stream.
I'm glad you could laugh about it. You were okay, because in the moment I was kind of freaked out, but I knew it was a me thing, and I was like, okay, this has nothing to do with Ken. Ken's just trying to stay close, and like, oh my God, okay, for those who don't know, I sit on the right side of Ken, and Ken's right-handed artist. And so I don't ever see what he's drawing until he moves his hand. And I fucking love that this turkey is on the side of a van.
I mean, what's more patriotic than some kick-ass van art, quite frankly?
Oh, that's fucking rad.
Yeah, with fighter jets in the background. Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm glad that you said those were fighter jets, because I almost thought they were crosses. I'm like, is this a graveyard?
This is a Christian server, thank you.
Is this like a Thanksgiving graveyard? And he's like the turkey that strikes back, like this Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
The turkey gobbles back.
Oh, that would be an absolutely brilliant Thanksgiving movie. I just want to say, like, I do love that pitch. Yeah, that's great.
I don't have the good like the things that this Thanksgiving.
This Thanksgiving.
They're gonna gobble you back.
You thought you'd gobble down some turkey. You were wrong.
I'm gonna pay attention to the chat real quick. Jessica says Moon Tree Books. Oh, I know that publisher. They were in the Showplex right next to the food. Yeah, that's where we got a little overwhelmed.
Yeah.
That's where we got overwhelmed. Hey, welcome, Rachel. Thanks for joining us. We got Leaf saying, I went to Emerald City Comic Con for the first time last year and was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Jessica says, classic Americana right there on the side of the van. Hell yeah. Chan says, if I ever get a hippie van, I need Ken to paint it.
Gladly.
I actually, I am no contact with my family, but when I was still talking to my family, my dad was asking Ken, because Ken's an artist.
Yeah,
never mind that I'm an artist, but whatever. But he was asking Ken to help him because he just made this trailer and he wanted to put some sweet art on the back, and I'm just like, can you give me a picture of the back just so we have a frame of reference?
Yeah. We doodled like Cat Gandalf on the back of his van, like on this picture, and like just all the weirdest things to deter him from asking us.
My favorite, you know, the cat that with the cowboy hat that's just screaming?
Yes!
That's what I put on there. Like, that's what you need to put on the back of your trailer.
It was so good.
He's like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna, like, he didn't realize you were trolling him, and trolling him so fucking good. It was so fucking funny. I still have some of those pictures saved. I was like, oh, I think you could do this, and you could do this.
It was really funny.
Oh, it was really funny. Chan says, Steph can also paint my van. I will be there to help with like the background. I love Cat Gandalf. Yes, Jessica, Cat Gandalf. Maybe that should be our number 12. And I say, hey. So I think of when I think of that cat screaming.
Oh God. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or some Dolly Parton.
Oh God.
Jolene.
Dolly Parton is an American treasure, quite frankly.
I'm begging of you, please.
This van is an American treasure, quite frankly. I'm feeling this.
Number 11 is our next.
11.
I think this is great. I think this is art. I think that this should definitely be on the side of someone's van.
Hell yeah.
Millennials, as we start getting older and we start moving into our vans because we can never afford houses, I think that this is the exterior of our mobile mini houses.
Our tiny home
vans outside by the river. The van out by the river.
Oh God! Yeah, you're lucky if you can afford renting those things.
Yeah,
like God, that's great.
This should be the new look. This should be the new look.
All right. Well, so number 11 is going to be a raccoon.
Ooh, how are we gonna make? Raccoons or trash pandas are the most bears? America. I was just gonna say that actually. So funny.
I want to give you that segue.
More story time.
Yeah.
More story time. So for those, most of people who've been watching our stream or who are friends of us know that I am German. I am second generation. I grew up eating a lot of schnitzel and speaking a lot of German. And that I had some family over from Germany while I was a kid. I don't remember how old I was. I think I was maybe like 13 or something like that. And we were talking and we could not figure out the word for raccoon auf Deutsch in German. And everyone's like, well, it looks like this, and and because there's no raccoons in Europe, they're like, I have no idea what the hell you guys are even talking about. It's like a bear, but it's kind of like a dog, but it's like we couldn't describe what the hell a raccoon was in the German that we like auf Deutsch. We could not remember what it was. I was like, wait a second, and so I had just gotten like a how to learn German little book for kids where it has a lot of the pictures, and they say the pictures like it shows like a spoon. They say this word for spoon. It's very like visual way of learning language. And I was like, shit, let me grab that. And I looked for it. And I found the one goddamn raccoon. And we pointed to it. And everyone's like, oh, it's a wash bear. Auf Deutsch, in German, raccoon is die Waschbär. Because they look like little bears and they wash their food.
That's really cute.
But yeah, it's a der Waschbär. When my Oma and Opa first moved to America, they were immigrants right after World War II.
Yeah.
My Oma did not, again, she had no idea what the fuck a raccoon was. And she's like, Kabaidi, Adi, get the kangaroo. The kangaroos are in the backyard. Because she thought they were kangaroos, because she didn't know what they were. So kangaroos, because that's what we were trying to tell the story. We're like, oh, she messed it up and she called them kangaroos. And we're like, wrong continent, Oma.
Yeah.
But so we're trying to figure it out. Like, no, they're wash bears. That's some raccoon facts. The reason why raccoons are always thought about washing their food, it's not that they wash their food. It's raccoons have like the sensory pads on their hands are so delicate that they can basically see with their hands. Yeah. And so they're not also affected by cold or heat. So they can go into cold rivers and look around for clams. So that's why you see them in rivers just touching around, because they're looking for clams. It's like they can see with their hands.
Yeah.
I would love raccoons more, except for the fact that they hunt and kill cats.
They do, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I don't like Alf. That's why I don't like raccoons. I mean, I like raccoons. I think they're cute, but in like the real world, if they weren't such dicks to cats, I would like them a lot more. I'm going to pay attention to the chat real quick. Rachel said, we went to the Taste Northwest today. It was nice, but I got tired as hell. Oh, what was some of the tasty things that you had? I've always wanted to go to one of those, but I'm always like, it never works out for me, end up going there. For the foodie that I am, the foodie tourist, would love to go into one of those one of these days. Love to hear one of your favorite things. Jessica said, I'm surprised it's not already on someone's van. The little thievy friends. More story time. Lisa's no raccoon in Europe. So sad. Nope, they are native to the United States.
Yep.
If you couldn't tell, this is our theme for today.
I tried to pick animals that were primarily U.S.
Yeah. Jessica says, "Oh, that's adorable." We got Chance saying, "Trash Panda for Trash Country." Hell yeah,
Woo!
America! Woo!
America!
Please clean up your goddamn fucking trash at the 4th of July, my fucking god. It's the thing I hate the most about the 4th of July.
Yeah. Same.
Is because of all the just the pollution. Mm-hmm. One time I had gone to somebody's like house on the lake, and they use lake water for their drinking water, and it was always notorious that after the 4th of July you can't drink the tap water for a couple of days because it tastes like sulfur, because so many people would blow off fireworks in the lake. It would pollute the lake, and they thought that was charming.
Their one source of water.
Their one source of water, never mind all of the fish and the wildlife that also rely on that lake water. You know, fuck them. Whatever. Blow off shit for fucking, like, 4th of July. Oh, it always made me so mad. I'm like, maybe we all shouldn't. Should ban fireworks. And like where we live in a lot of places where I've lived in the past, they've banned fireworks, and it just fucking pisses me off, because what do? Someone blows up some shit up, someone loses some fingers, someone lights somebody's house is on fire.
I'm really curious to hear like if anybody comes back to work like on Wednesday having lost fingers or not, because every fucking year. I will admit that I did have some bad friends when I was younger, and we would play what was it, Saturn battery rocket missile tag, where we would put a whole box of Saturn rockets towards us, and we would try to dodge them. Oh jeez.
Oh, it was dumb, and somebody ended up in the hospital once, and we stopped playing after that.
one time I did...
Oh my god, this is art.
Thank you.
This is art. I love that she's holding a trash can.
Yes.
Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no worries. Like, one year I did Roman candle dueling, but we were like 30 feet apart, and there was no way we were going to hit each other. Like, we were not... I mean, we were stupid, but at least we were kind of smart about it.
Oh, we were totally stupid.
Yeah.
And all the years that no one got killed, we were just strictly lucky. And then, someone got hit in the face and ended up having to go to the ER. This is kind of horrifying until you're going to remove the color. Where are you?
Oh,
it's just the black of the eyes.
I was trying to, like, fill in, like, give it, like, that cute little mask, but... Yeah, maybe this is a bit more haunting and
this is a little
piercing stare than I was going for.
This is a little haunted. Now we're talking about an ARG of America.
Is this better? Is this still haunted?
Oh,
that's worse.
No.
That's worse.
That's worse.
You know what? Let's give it some baby blues.
There we go.
That's cuter.
Yeah.
There we go. Some baby blues for MURICA.
We got Leaf saying, I saw this video of a raccoon who tried to wash cotton candy and it melted.
Oh, I think I've heard about that one. Yeah,
that's really cute, though. That's really cute.
Really confused, like, where to go?
Jessica says that's the most heartbreaking video. We got Rachel. My kid's Oma tells her great nephew it's a wash bear. So cute. Yeah, they're little wash bears. Rachel also says it was better than the taste of Tacoma. More samples. Oh, that's nice. Chance says there's fireworks ban in my county right now, and I'm just like, you bitches better follow it. They never fucking do.
No, they don't.
They never fucking do.
Where we live, there's a reservation, and they sell fireworks every year. And there's the handy dandy slogan that if it goes up or blows up, it's illegal. And nobody ever listens, so cops always like park just outside the res and just wait for people to come off who have fireworks that they can't bring into town. Like, they always get them.
They always do, and it's fucking pisses. It's just the trash. It's the trash and just how polluted it is, and how many songbirds die every year just from shock. Just from the shock of, like, the explosions right next to them.
Yeah.
And, I mean, yes, it's also bad for vets. It's bad for people with PTSD. Yeah. Animals always freak out. Like, no one has a good time. No one has a good time with this shit. And it's a Chinese tradition. Like, it's not American at all.
Are you telling me it's another tradition that we stole from another culture?
Yeah. But not like pizza, right? That's American, right? Or tacos?
Let me have my tacos.
Or beef stroganoff.
Oh, God. Beef stroganoff is weird.
Someone tried to tell me beef stroganoff was German. I'm like, no. No, it's not.
Beef stroganoff is like... God,
it's a World War II thing.
Yeah, it's something that, like, multiple cultures had a hand in that altered it.
Yeah, and Russia, China.
Yeah.
And then the U.S. had their own take at it, but it's
Everybody had an adaptation.
It's definitely a boomer's delight from World War II. That's number 4 whenever you're ready, but
I think this is charming.
This is freedom.
That's
a big fluffy tale.
Move over, Lady Liberty. We got a new mascot to greet people.
Mm-hmm. Which is not a hat. She's got her own crown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Number 4, you said.
Number 4.
Oh my God, number 4 is fantastic. That's another. This is a PNW native as well. It's Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot! Oh, there's so many things I want to say, but I'm going to look at the chat real quick. Just cut people suck.
Excuse me.
Leah says, I look at the name sometimes and I speak too fast. Leaf, Treasure. Rachel, Rocket Bottle Wars. I've heard of those ones too.
Yep.
Just slightly spooky. Trasher of Liberty! Yes, Leaf!
You did it. You found the way.
Oh, yes, Leaf! Yes! Rachel, cute raccoon with blue eyes. Pierce County is bound, but everyone still buys and fire them off. They do. Jessica, we never do that. Chance, beef stroganoff is delicious. I've actually never had it. I've looked up the recipe, and it's one of those weird Americana dishes. That's why when everyone was trying to tell me it was German, oh, you should know this, kind of like Black Forest cake, you should know that. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Black Forest cake is like from Texas.
Yeah,
like
with the coconuts.
The 60s. Yeah.
With coconut and maraschino cherries. Why would you think that's German?
I've never been a fan of that. Because the chocolater who made the chocolate that was used in the recipe, his name was German. That was his surname.
Yeah.
Like, he was American, and
Yeah.
they used German's chocolate.
Yes.
And that's why
German's chocolate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. German's chocolate cake. That's why people think it's from Germany.
It was branding.
No, it was just friggin' branding because of the dude's name.
Yep. And so many. I had a very weird experience growing up being German American and people trying to tell me what the hell is German and not. Like, I don't think you really know. It's okay. Thankfully, we live in a day and age of Google now where most people can look shit up. But when I was a kid, we didn't have that shit. We're just like, no. And people were like, actually, that is German. I'm like, maybe it's a Hochdeutsch, like it's a Northern German thing. We're Southern German. There's differences, so I couldn't say, but that's not what I grew up with. Oh, it's German. It's absolutely German. Oh, okay. Okay.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Rachel, just like pretzels, they're not owned by one country. I would say certain countries have, like, popularized certain dishes. Like, every single country has got a different type of dumpling.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you've got pierogies, you've got banh mi, or not banh mi, that's a sandwich, wow. Hambao, that's the word I was looking for. Gyoza, I could, like, list a million different dumplings because I have a love of dumplings. Maybe that's why I look like a dumpling.
God.
It's because I'm still bloated from the gaze.
Oh, no.
A little dumpling. But there's shumai is another type of dumpling. But there's, like, every single country has a different type of dumpling. And there's certain types of breads that are universal. And then there's just some things that are very unique to certain countries. Like Bigfoot. Yay! Yeah. Bigfoot! Oh my god, I love Bigfoot. Like, Sasquatch, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Sasquatch is fun.
Yeah, just Sasquatch! Chance's Stroganoff is so Russian sounding, how could anyone think it's German? Right? Well, if you don't know jack shit about jack shit.
Yeah, right.
You know? Rachel, Black Forest cake is 100% American and gross as hell.
Yeah.
I've never had it.
My dad always had it for his birthday, and I never had any because it was always nasty.
Yeah, Rachel said, never had stroganoff when I lived in Gießen or Darmstadt, Germany. Yeah, that's more northern Germany. It's, it was a very funny experience growing up, again, being German American and a lot of people telling me what German things were. I fucking love this, like, barbecue dad, grill and chill, get some tube steaks. That is one thing I miss about having a barbecue. Oh, we should get one.
We should.
But it's just the storage of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And how many times we would use it. Like, if we actually had a backyard, like a covered area for a backyard, I would love to grill more. Because I love a good tube steak.
Heck yeah.
But,
same.
like, it's got to be grilled. You know? Like, I like my sausages grilled. I'll cook my sausages on the stove.
It's not, like, it's not impossible to have a grill in an apartment, but it's just difficult.
Yeah. But, like, just that smoky flavor, a good tube steak, especially a Costco tube steak. I mean, I like a good Costco dog, just, like, as is, like a good Costco dog. And I'm glad that I renewed my Costco membership just so I can get Costco dogs whenever I want. I've shopped there, like, twice since I've gotten my Costco membership at the beginning of the year. And then the other times were just to get Costco dogs. And I'm okay with that. $1.50 Costco dog, hell yes. Hell yeah, worth the, like, $60 I paid for a yearly membership. Worth it for them Costco dogs. So good. I think it's the German in me that loves a good sausage. People are like, but don't you know what's inside of a hot dog? Yeah.
And it's delicious.
Yeah, it's okay. I grew up eating head cheese. It's not
God.
weird to me, okay? Head cheese is brain.
It is.
It's brains. The liverwurst, which is liver.
The name is very explanatory.
There's a lot of German and English.
Oh, yeah, there is.
I grew up with a lot of weird foods, and some people who are just like, oh, bleh. It's not weird to eat the organs in so many other countries. I watch a lot of, like, cooking shows that are just, like, out in the country where they're still cooking everything with wood fires, and I fucking love them.
God, there was one we watched the other day that was just like they were making a bunch of, like, chicken hearts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was out of India, actually.
Oh my god, I love that one. It's India Epic Meal Time, and I fucking love it.
They're just, like, yelling, and they're
They're so excited.
These four guys, and one has just, like, this old grandpa, and he's, like, missing half of his teeth, and I love him. He's just so adorable, and they'll just yell all the ingredients to the camera, and, like, it's homemade ghee. Homemade, like, they'll make their, like, ginger garlic paste, because that's something that's very commonly used in food from India, is this ginger garlic paste. You see it a lot in, like, other Asian countries, but they won't make it into that same paste like they do in India, but they'll have, like, their their stone, mortar, and pestle, where there's just two pieces of, like, a stone slab and a big fucking rock, where they're grinding it all together, so they'll make all of their own, like, spices and things in the moment, and they made these giant portions, and it's mostly to feed a lot of the homeless people.
Yeah, they're feeding their community, and it's outstanding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's really awesome.
They're really cool people.
I'm glad that the money that they make from YouTube algorithms and shit can also pay for that. But yeah, there's a lot of them Azerbaijan that I follow, in Turkey, and they cook up the organs, and it's, like, not a weird thing. And I'm like, yeah, this is what I grew up with. This is not strange. But in America, it's strange. Yeah. Like, they don't cook a lot of organs. So the idea that there's organs and stuff, like, there are tongues and kidneys. Yeah, so what? People buy cow's tongue just to eat by themselves. I think I've never had cow's tongue, and I don't think I could do that one. It's just the texture, seeing it, and a tongue being on tongue. I'm like, no, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah. I believe in me. Mm-hmm. I believe in you too, Sasquatch.
You best believe he's doing a double click clack with those tongs, as is required.
Oh my gosh, this is such good dad energy.
Hell yeah,
love it. Love it.
Grill me up a tube steak, Bigfoot.
I love a good tube steak. They're fucking good. They're fucking good. I know.
Oh, that's so
corn dogs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, man. Good corn dogger. That's American. That's American cuisine right there. You want to worry with the next one?
Sure, what's our next one?
I love that you put the click-clack in there, too.
Good onomatopoeia.
Number 8.
Number 8. Oh, God. Number 8. You're going to love number 8. Everybody's going to love number 8 because it's the jackalope.
Jackalope! Yeah! Let me hop back into the chat real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jessica says, consider yourself lucky for never having that. Oh, the stroganoff or the Black Forest cake. Jessica says, liver and head cheese, I just never got the taste for. But I would do some real shady shit for the heart. I think when you go to a witch's house, you need to bring some meat and some, like, tobacco and some liqueur. That's how the saying goes. I grew up with eating a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I'd say head cheese is pretty bland. The way that I would get it, like, it was in a loaf. Like, it wasn't just straight head cheese. It was, like, processed. So there was, like, seasonings and flavor to it. It's kind of like eggplant, where it doesn't have a lot of flavor to it, so it takes a lot of the flavor for it. But again, for a lot of, like, people around the world, where, like, you don't waste those things, you don't just throw it in the trash. What happens here in the United States is they end up just going into, like, a lot of, like, animal food, like cats or, like, dog food. Or hot dogs or other, like, processed meats, those kinds of things. That's where a lot of those types of, like, the feet, the type of meat that can't be sold at like the deli counter, like the nicer cuts of meats, usually ends up there, or a lot of other like Asian grocery stores. I see a lot of those things. Like if I want weird meats, I go to the Russian or the Slavic grocery stores, or I go to the Asian grocery stores in this area, because they'll actually have like your livers
Better
and your
selection,
kidneys and hearts and stuff. They'll actually sell those other parts too. We get Chan says, better to eat all the animal than let it go to waste, TBH.
Yeah.
I say that even though if I could eat an organ, I don't know if I could eat an organ. I don't know if I don't know what it is. You have, if you've had a hot dog, you have had some.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you wouldn't necessarily know it, but it just, like, liver has a really weird taste. Like, it's like very gamey. What people call gamey, like, because it's really, really high in iron. I'm not a liver king or anything like that,
God,
but and yeah, it's got a really, whoa, speaking of liver king, this jackalope is jacked.
Yeah.
Damn. What is this jackalope?
This jackalope is a very special friend, quite frankly.
Okay.
Because, how many people just, like, get stupid tattoos? Like this here is going to be a really cool guy bicep tattoo is what this is.
Oh, that's rad. Oh, that's rad. Move away, Sailor Jerry. It's about the jackalopes.
It's about the jackalopes now.
Yeah. I got Rachel saying, I had a friend argue with me about Black Forest cake being German. I said I'd never had it in Germany. He said, just because your maiden name is Schmidt doesn't mean you know everything about Germany. Jesus fucking Christ. See, yeah, I grew up with that shit too. I grew up with that. Not everything is German. And then, like, no, fjord is the J is pronounced like a Y. It's fjord, not fjord. It's Freya, not Freja. It's come on, Jesus Christ, people. Jessica, cow tongue is actually pretty good. I've never had it. Maybe, well, I probably have had it in like a hot dog or something, but not on its own. We got Lee saying, we have a family friend whose mom is from Haiti who made the best pate. Oh, I haven't had pate, and I don't trust pate here in the United States if it's uncooked, just because of the way meat is processed here.
The U.S. is lazy, quite frankly.
If I could get it from like a local butcher and it's really fresh, I would be willing to try pate. Oh no, I'm thinking tartare. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Some pate is uncooked. If my memory is serving correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong. But
sure.
Pate is just like I had mousse pate when my very first day in Paris. Actually, was not what I was expecting, but it was pretty good. I like salmon. I like it came with these little like little crusties, like little flat pieces of bread, and to eat my fish mousse. My friend was totally grossed out. I'm like, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, do you want to order something else? I'm like, oh no, this is fine, I'm totally good. Like, I had such a blast. And my friend's parents basically paid for me to get there, and they paid for my stay, so I just got to go to Paris for free. So I'm like, I'm here for the ride. I don't give a shit about nothing. I'm having a great time. They're protesting and playing vuvuzelas and what was, they also had like bagpipes and giant drums. Yeah, my very first night in Paris, there was a protest in the hotel that we were staying at. It was our very first culture shock that we were not in Kansas anymore, because they were like protesting for more rights and more benefits for their job, and they were like, we'll stop everything and protest and make a big fucking noise until they're like finally get what they want. And we're like, that's cool. We fucking support them. But it's also really fucking loud, and we can't even hear each other, so we're just gonna take our meal upstairs. My fish mousse upstairs. Let's see here. We got Jessica. It's just making sure they're in good working order. Chance, fuck yeah, jackalope! Jackalope, says Jessica.
Yeah.
Rachel, liver and onions is so yummy. My mother hated liver and onions. Try me? Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so good. That is so good. Fucking come at me, bro. Don't even at me. Don't even. Oh my gosh, that's really funny. I love it. Maybe I should get that tattooed.
You know, I do have a clear bicep.
You do?
I could get it. Yeah.
You've got one bicep.
I've got one.
Ready. That's ready.
Maybe when I'm done with my sleeve.
Jessica says, "I want a jackalope tattoo." Yeah.
Man, we really went a lot with the jackalope because I just did a kaiju that was a jackalope for my Kaijun challenge, and it was very popular.
I came up with that idea.
You did?
I did.
Because we did a jackalope for our kaiju stream a couple weeks ago, so
yeah,
had a rep.
Yeah.
What's our next one?
Our next number is number 9.
Number 9.
A number 9?
A number 9.
A number 9?
Number 9 is the Gila Monster.
So will you explain to everyone what a Gila Monster is?
Could also post a picture if y'all want to see it.
Yeah, let's see a picture.
So a Gila Monster is basically the North American cousin of Komodo dragons.
That's fucking rad.
So yeah, there we go. So there's our Gila Monster.
That's fucking
isn't
rad.
it cool looking?
How are you gonna make it even more rad by making it super American? That's the real question.
Oh, just you wait. I got a plan.
We got Leaf saying she would make her pate baked in flaky crust. Ooh, that does sound good. Rachel, Paris is wonderful. Protests happened while I was in there in 1984. I mean, that is Paris. That is Paris. And I love that was our very first experience in Paris, was being a part of a protest. It was fucking cool. Again, I was rooting for them, but it was funny because before we got to the bed and breakfast, we had to spend one night inside a hotel. It's a long story. But so we would stop. Because the jet lag was kind of hard for us, being from the Pacific Northwest going to their time zone.
Yeah, it's like an 8-hour difference.
Yeah, it's like an 8-hour difference. And so we were a little still jet lagged, and we were trying to get used to the time zone difference. And so we were just showering and bathing, becoming a human after being on the plane for so many hours. And we'd open up our head and we can still hear them yep, they're still protesting. Close the door. Yep, they can still hear them. We actually watched some shows from the Pacific Northwest specifically. I can't remember which ones they were, but we saw a lot of stuff from the Pacific Northwest when we were in Paris. A random person on a train. So my bestie and I had gone to the Squim
Tulip Festival, yeah.
No, that's the Tulip Festival.
Oh, excuse me.
It was the Lavender Festival.
Oh, that's right. Jeez, okay.
It's Tulip Festival is up north.
That's right. I totally spaced on that. Thank you.
Oh, you're fine. The Lavender Festival is on the peninsula, in a place called Squim, and there's a lot of places here that have First Nation names, and so she just had that button just on her bag, just didn't take it off for the trip, just whatever, it's when the button's on her bag. So we were just in a train, getting out of Versailles, coming back into Paris Central. We're both tired because we got fucking lost in the countryside. That's a long story. But we're finally tired. We're coming back, and someone, first, one, speaks to us in English, which startled us, and then two, knew how to say squim right. And we're like, you are from the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
There's no way you could just look
sure.
at that and know how to say that word. And we just fucking lost our shit. Yeah, apparently they were from Tacoma. And I'm like, were we on the same plane together? Geez, wow.
Yeah.
Small world here in fucking Paris. It was really cool. We got Chance saying, I love Gila monsters. Jessica, Gillers are so cool. Lizard, this is Chance. Rachel, wasn't my first time dealing with a protest. Well, I was in Guyson. We had a lot of protests. Yep. And, I think that America, that's something I think that could make America great again, is bringing back more protests.
Yeah, everything that, like, the people who use that phrase on the reg, yeah.
Because that's how we got the weekend.
It is.
That's how we got national holidays like the 4th of July.
So many people don't realize that.
That's how we got kids working out of mines, like got them out of the mines, is by fucking protesting.
But then, like, games like Minecraft comes out and proves that the children, they yearn for the mines.
I love that. I love it. It's so fucking funny. They yearn for the mines. What is this? Is this a gangster mobster?
No,
what is this?
No, this is a Gila monster running for re-election.
I like that it's re-election. The lizards! The lizard men are ruling this country!
People.
The lizard people! God, fucking V just wrecked so many poor people's brains.
Oh, God, yeah, it did. So V in the 80s, some of you might know the show. It was like this big to-do TV event. They had like really big directors and everybody working on this, a lot of big names. And the whole premise is, what if visitors, V, came from outer space and were like here, like first contact? Like, what would we do in that situation? And it turned out that the visitors were lizard people who disguised themselves as human to make us more comfortable and pliable. And they were going to eat us. That was their whole point. Like, they came to, like, come eat humans. And,
humans ourselves are looking at other, like, meat options. And we've come up with artificial meats. I don't understand why they couldn't have done that.
Right?
Why go to a whole other human planet just to gaslight everybody to eat them when they could have just made some, like, free-range chicken? Or field roast sausage.
Like, you've got the ability to travel through interstellar, like you've got interstellar travel capabilities, and you have to collect your meat from other sources. Like, you can't just make synthetic.
You didn't come up with a replicator? We figured that shit out.
Yeah.
We came up with that for our sci-fi. You couldn't have come up with that? But it does feed off of, like, that innate human fear of being eaten. Like, that is, like, that uncanny valley that hits, like, that fear.
It's so funny to me, too, because Rod Serling did that with The Twilight Zone. Like, to serve man.
Yeah.
That was...
It's a cookbook! It's a cookbook!
V was so unoriginal.
Yeah. Going back to chat, we got a chance saying, we do protest like fans, we just get murked by the police. Yeah. Rachel says, the V from the 80s, yes, the remake don't like. Oh, I didn't know they remade it.
They did. The actress who played the companion on Firefly, she was the face for the visitors in the remake.
Oh, interesting. I really like that actress. I can't remember her name either. Yeah.
Starts with an M.
I know that she had kids, and that's why she hasn't been acting as much lately. I think she's got 3 kiddos. Let's see here. We got Chan saying, not so fun fact, the lizard people conspiracy is an anti-Semitic thing.
Oh,
yes, I do remember that
idea.
too.
God.
It's all wrapped up in anti-Semitism and white supremacy, and
I hate conspiracy theories.
Okay, but my 2 conspiracy theories.
Okay, your theory that Prince is still alive and just wanted to get away from, like, everything, that's wholesome. That's fair. He deserves to have a break, quite frankly.
Yeah. Prince is still alive. He's on his own little deserted island somewhere, just making music, living his best life. We got Jessica saying, what if it wasn't that they couldn't, but it was just that it doesn't hit the same? I mean, that's fair.
I mean, I kind of had a feeling that might be the case for TBH.
That some people don't like field roast because of the same reason.
Yeah.
I believe that Impossible beef does taste a lot like beef. Like, I like how Impossible beef tastes.
Here's Here's our reptilian overlords.
I love it. Oh, her name is Morena Barkawan.
Yes. Okay. I can never remember.
Thank you.
And like I can never pronounce her last name.
Rachel, Princess of Life, if Michael Jackson is dead. I do feel like MJ, because I don't think MJ would have disappeared so easily.
Oh, no. No,
like
goodness, no.
he enjoyed still being. Prince didn't. Prince hated being in the limelight. He hated that attention.
Yeah, for sure.
Have we done
For
number
sure.
2 yet?
Number 2, we have not.
Okay, that's our next number then. If you're
our
ready.
Next one, I believe I am.
Jessica, the power of Google is strong. Thank you. I'm
it
using
gonna
my
be-
phone to keep track of the chat.
A grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Yeah, I realized that bears are not so common around the world. Like, there's
Yeah.
some bears in, like, some continents, but, like, there are not that many different types of species of bears.
Yeah, I know. Like Japan has some bears, but they're tiny.
They're very small bears.
They're small bears.
Yeah. The fact that Nikita can hunt those bears.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are huge dogs too.
Yeah.
Granted, like the Nikita are probably close to the size of a Japanese bear anyway.
But yeah, the bears that they've got in Europe are their own species.
Mm-hmm.
The sun bears in Asia, the polar bears.
God, sun bears are just like dudes in costumes pretending to be bears.
Seriously.
Like their proportions are so like just hominid.
Yeah.
It's freaky.
We've got in the chats, Chance, me not sitting here rethinking the spells I picked for my D&D character. I know, it's hard. Well, no, as you're a divine caster, you don't have to pick spells. You get to, you can pick from the list.
That's how we're spending our weekend. We're playing D&D with our
Yeah,
friends.
my reader friends tell me I need to spend more time just playing, and so I spent my whole entire 20s playing Dungeons and Dragons, and after my divorce, I took a break, about 5-6 year break, and now we're playing some D&D tomorrow. We're pretty stoked, and me and Ken were like realize, oh, we're the veteran players. Oh.
Yes, we are.
Oh, dang, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll play the wizard. I will play the wizard. I'll keep everyone alive. It's okay. Like, I know how to do the arcane magics. But no, as a divine caster, I don't think you have to pick your spells. Or maybe druids are different.
I don't know. I've never played a druid, to be honest.
Maybe they changed that for 5th edition.
Because
we played a lot of 4th edition.
Yeah.
We did play some 5th
We've
edition.
played some 5th.
Yeah. We got pretty familiar with it, but I thought
the most
maybe
magic
they
I did
changed
was like
that.
an arcane trickster. Yeah, and I did a paladin. But yeah, like I'm used to like cantrips and just like divine smite.
Oh, divine smite. Man, your paladin was fucking badass.
My paladin was rad as
Your
hell.
paladin was fucking badass.
I could only ever get 8s on my divine smites, but you know what? That was still cool.
King of Eights on
King
your.
of Eights.
Was it a D12 you were rolling, or was it a?
Yes, I was rolling
Yeah.
D12s for that.
Yeah. But you could never get
never
no,
get over
that
an
was
8.
just your regular D20. You couldn't get over an 8.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
on
right.
your
It was.
rolls.
God, that was a while ago.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a Sun Elf Wizard. I think I'm pretty certain I'm gonna do that. I need to look up more stuff about Sun Elves, but I think I'm gonna be that haughty Sun Elf.
I'm so excited to play Kukin.
Oh my god, is this the mob boss bear now?
No, this isn't a mob. Why is organized crime the American thing? Like
Because
that question just kind of answered itself, didn't it?
Organized crime bear. Only you can put out, or only you can.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Only you can prevent organized crime. Oh my gosh. Everyone's talking about D&D. Yeah!
yeah.
Oh my gosh, scrolling back.
You know, maybe we need to do a D&D stream sometime.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yes, D&D. I'm also... Jessica's also playing D&D tomorrow. Have fun.
Awesome.
Chance says you have to pick your cantrips.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
2 level for my 1 level for my druid. Oh, okay. I didn't know they were spontaneous casters. I thought that they were divine, like all divine casters were like you had to prepare your spells. But maybe that's something you changed in 5th edition. D&D Sunday, yeah! Jessica, Sheila is always a good one for Druid.
Shillelagh?
Shillelagh! Sorry, excuse me, thank you. That was who picked with 2. Chance picked. Chance, I made Bonfire and Thornwhip my first 2. Oh wow, your Druid's already level 15, dang.
Okay, I didn't realize we got to start so high up.
No, that's where Jessica's in her game.
Gosh,
yeah.
you're talking about, okay.
I just got out of hell. Rachel, play D&D and you'll have a blast. I stopped and I won't go back after the fight in my group. Yeah, like I said, it was after my divorce. The group that I was playing with weekly, they moved all up north, out like closer to like an hour away from where we live. It's a bit of a drive to go out to visit them. And I struggle with online gaming, like through chat, because I'm a slow typer.
Yeah, same here.
And so that was difficult for me. I'm really good at improv. Like, people talk about, like, so why we back and forth really nicely. So we played D&D together for fucking years.
Yeah.
So we know how to yes and that's where we found it was fun with, like, being D&D, like, just playing with improv. You know, just yes-anding other people. Operation Bear Drop.
Oh my god, that was so much fun.
Shout out to Operation Bear Drop. Step 1, turn into a bear. Step 2, get a bear to come to us. Step 3, lift the bear and throw it into the fort.
We were so delicate with it too, because like we had gotten some like really awesome like magical honey, like royal jelly kind of stuff from some really difficult bees or bugs that we were fighting, and we slowly coaxed it with this magic honey.
I forgot that you were gonna do the Uncle Sam Mob Boss. Uncle Sam might as well be the same exact thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're being honest.
Jessica says Uncle Bear wants you.
Yeah.
Chance says this bear is named Tony Perreno instead of Soprano. Bear Soprano. Bear Perreno. There we go. Jessica, I hope you have a lot of fun. Also been playing that character for 3 years. The RP is the best part. Yeah, that's what I always felt like. Just the banter, just the fun stuff that we would have. We were playing with a group that was very, very serious about role playing, and we just wanted to be silly. Mm-hmm. And I had a and I'm not going to go into all the details. I'm not going to go into the details because, you know, it was a different time in my life. And like I said, I saw so many people who I knew me before my divorce or during, before I had gone through my divorce. It's like I have to reintroduce myself. I've changed so drastically, so much. And so, like, the kind of, I mean, I played a lot of different types of characters over the years. I played Monster the Adjective, all the, Changeling, The Lost, and Vampire the Masquerade, those World of Darkness games. I played lots of different horror games. I played lots and lots of different things in, the 15 years. I was basically playing it every single week. Every single week I was playing some sort of game. And I was on burnout. I had been burnt out for years. At different stages, I had burnout, and then we'd try playing something different, and that would help it keep it going. But honestly, I'm glad I had a break.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited. You know, my friends who are like, but we love gaming. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I had a good friend, shout out to my friend, my very, very sweet, awesome friend, who's like an absolute sister to me, Jamie.
Jamie's so rad.
Jamie's
I love
super
her.
rad. Shout out to my awesome friend, Jamie, who was very kind and helped ease me back into gaming. We just played a couple of really fun one-shots, and it was just so rewarding, and it was so fun, and I was just like, oh, that's right, this is why gaming is fun, where I can just be a dumb goofball with my friends, and it's just about trying to make my friends laugh. Oh, that's right, that's why I enjoyed this. Oh, okay. And so then when my other friend Rowan invited me to their campaign, I was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to try to give this a shot. You know, if I hate it and I have horrible panic attacks and I have a bad time, I can bow out. But I feel like I'm ready, and thinking about it today, it's fun. We should do a D&D stream.
We should.
We haven't seen the D&D movie.
No.
Rowan said that this is going to be kind of campy like the D&D movie.
Oh, that's outstanding.
That's what they told me. So maybe is it on streaming?
I don't know if it's streaming yet. Well, we could check it out after you know, our stream.
Maybe that would be fun just to see if that's streaming. Just see that what it is.
I mean, Chris pines. I pine for pine. Har, 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 har.
Let's see here. Chance. Jamie. Jessica, I've been playing D&D for like 17 years, but not consistently. You can't be super serious into it too long, or you burn yourself out.
Oh, for sure.
It was like, well, probably more than 15 years, to be honest. But I mean, I just round to that, because I was playing it in my teens, as well as I had a friend's mom. It was so funny. So I had a friend who first got into D&D, and she trusted me, then she trusted that her own daughter. And she's like, Stephanie, you seem pretty legit. Will you just go to this D&D game and make sure my daughter's not doing anything stupid? I'm like, sure. And so I just sat in with the game. I'm like, no, it's just fun. You know, it's just some silly stuff.
Yeah.
You got nothing to worry about. And so she's like, okay. I had so many parents who thought I was far more responsible than their own children. My bestie, she didn't trust her own daughter to drive her own car on the freeway and asked me to drive her daughter's car.
Oh,
we were going up into Seattle. She's like, will you just drive Key there? Will you just drive her there for me? I'm like, sure, no problem. And I asked Key when we got there, I'm like, do you actually want to drive? And she's like, actually, I do want you to. I'm like, okay, I respect that boundary, sure. But it was funny. This is great. This is America. This is America. This schmarmy looking bear who's like, I got a deal for you. I got a bridge for sale for you.
Yeah. When you say this is America, I'm just like, okay, are we talking about the Prince song or the Donald Glover song?
Ooh. What was the one with the American flag in the back pocket? The guy I can't stand?
Oh, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah! Didn't he also write an America song?
He's written a lot of American songs.
Number 4, whenever you are ready, if we have done it.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Finish up. Forrest has 2 R's, yeah? Yeah. I'm pretty sure
You were asking the wrong person. I am the world's worst speller. I had a client trying to tell me he was really bad at spelling. I'm like, oh no, sweetie, you can't be worse than me. I am literally the world's worst speller. You can't take that from me.
Here's our PSA.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4. We've done number 4.
Oh, okay. Number 6?
Number 6.
I just came up with that off the top of my head.
Do I have an idea for number 6 yet?
Then let's do number 7. Let's do number 7.
Okay. Oh, that is number 7. We'll do number 7, which is the beaver.
Yeah!
Should it be muscular beaver?
Muscular beaver. His secret identity is so secret, he doesn't even know who he is. Yes. A shout out to all my fellow millennials.
Oh,
yeah, muscular beaver.
Angry beaver.
That was such a great show. I love the threat, because they would make pinky promises, and they'd be like, okay, if I win, you have to spend the rest of your lives on on a cold mountain in an itchy sweater.
Jeez.
Okay. Let me pay attention to the chat. Jessica loved the D&D movie. I know I only know the exact because it was after I got married. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was when I was started as a teen, and I spent my whole entire 20s and into a little bit into my 30s doing it. But yeah, I haven't played D&D for about 5-6 years. And so, it was a good break. I think that's exactly what I needed. I needed like a repeal. I also needed a different group.
Yeah.
And no offense to my friends or anything at all. I just need something campy. They like to play very serious game, and I think that's awesome. And that's no comment to them. I just need something where I can just kind of check out my brain and I can just have fun. Of course, I say that I'm going to play the goddamn wizard. I'm trying to find a good app, okay, to keep control of all my spells. Or like, no,
Yeah.
because oh my god, once we had that app for like your spell book,
Mm-hmm.
total fucking game changer.
It's so handy.
It's
oh my
total
gosh.
fucking game changer. So you know what your buffs are and everything. This is such an adorable outline of a beaver you've already done. This is so cute. I love this little friend.
Beavers are great.
Oh my god. Okay, we got Leaf saying, I'm gonna take an evening walk. I'll be right back. Have a safe walk.
Yeah,
Enjoy your
enjoy.
walk. Have fun. Jessica says 2 hours for the name, 1 for the woods. Or 2 hours for the name, 1 for the woods. I'm totally lost. I'm totally lost.
I don't know. I've been drawing. I can't read the chat.
It's okay.
Unfortunately.
It's okay. I'm sorry, Jessica. I'm my brain is slow. Chance, the beautiful thing about language is that as long as you can still understand, who cares?
Right.
Chance, I think I'm too much of a baby millennial for that reference. Chance, or excuse me, Jessica, it's okay just to want to have fun. Thank you.
Nicktoons show is what we're referencing, yeah.
The 2 R's.
Oh, gotcha. For Forrest. Gotcha.
We're so dumb.
So I knew somebody with the surname Forrest, and that's why it always tripped me up. Like,
I thought that looked wrong, because, yeah, the Forest is 2 R's is
yeah.
the name.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, we're dumb.
Growing up, I like my mom's best friend. Her surname is Forrest. So I always, gosh, like I learned how to spell her name, and just whoopsies. Jeez.
So, Chance, the show we're talking about is called Angry Beavers, and if you get a chance to watch it, it's so good. Angry Beavers is so funny. So there's a 2 brothers, and they're the Angry Beavers, and one is just very silly and very childlike, and the other one's trying to be a cool dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's a little bit of an edgelord sometimes. He just wants to be a cool dude. But he's a really big goober nerd himself.
Wait, what? The yellow one or the brown one? Which one's
the dark
cool?
brown, that one's the young, kind of innocent one. He's the younger brother.
He was like the smarmy, like, I take everything seriously, and like the older brother with like the fuzzy hair was like just the chill one.
He also tried to take things very seriously too. Like he was like very impressed by his, because the younger brother was the one dressed in like muscular beaver and driving around, and the older brother got embarrassed. Yes. Because he was acting too young. And he's like, you can't do that. But then he became the evil villain. And they were like, both were playing anyways, because they're both kids. And it was very cute. But it's a very silly show. I watched the shit out of that show. It was really fun. And Rachel says, the D&T movie is streaming on Paramount Plus if you have it. Oh, we don't have that. Dang. Well, thanks for letting us know. Thanks for looking that up. Chance, I totally don't have a document you can open that's a list of druid spells, but I've been working all day long and I'm debating printing off. You do you. I used to do that too, actually. So on the back of my character sheet, I would just write down all of the spells. But if you're playing a wizard, you can't. You just can't. Yeah. So
I would do that too, like for cantrips and stuff. I would just write everything on the back of the sheet that I needed.
Yeah. I've got one app I think that will work for all my wizard spells. Don't worry, I'll protect you all. I'll make sure you're okay. We're doing Forgotten Realms, so it's gonna be a lot of fantasy. It's gonna be a lot of magic. So I'm like, if you go against mind flayers and shit that
God, I hate mind flayers.
That hitting it real hard with a stick isn't gonna work. I got you.
Nice.
I do like playing sorcerers. Like I really enjoy playing a good. Like my last sorcerer was a lot of fun. She was just getting silly and just ridiculous, and man, chromatic orb. But like sorcerers are just easier because they're spontaneous casters. So you just have you pick your spells and that's it. Yeah. But a wizard, you can do anything. So you need to like study. You need to do your homework, and I got it. Don't worry, everybody. I'll keep us alive. Oh, this is a mud flap.
This is a mud flap, baby. Because what better way to show your patriotism with a new mascot than by having it on a mud flap?
I love it. Mm-hmm. It's this little grumpy beaver. Okay, I want to talk about beavers for 2 seconds. I love that they love carrots. and that they'll try to carry as many in their little tubby little arms as possible, and they'll take them back to their homes because they love carrots so much.
I
think it's adorable.
I adore that, like, their whole, like, reason for damming rivers and everything is just because they hate the sound of running water. It's like, I hear a leak, I gotta fix it, I gotta. And that's why they change the ecosystem. I mean, obviously they build their homes and everything and basically, like, refrigerate their food storage underwater. But, like, oh my gosh, beavers, they're so great.
Yeah, Jessica, I just used this. Used this for my reference. Had it on top of my laptop. Jessica, Forgotten Realms. Yeah, I've actually. So the next number is number 10. Whatever you want to switch. But in all my years of playing D&D, I've never played a full campaign in Forgotten Realms. And I've always wanted to play Forgotten Realms. I'm like, oh my god, it's all a fantasy.
Yeah.
But all the people who were running games had their own setting. They had their own world within D&D. So they weren't playing a campaign like Forgotten Realms. They were playing their own world. And so they had their own things and they had their own stories, which is cool, which is great. But I really wanted to play Forgotten Realms. I think I played maybe 2 sessions of a Forgotten Realms campaign before it eventually, like, people were like, no, I don't want to do this anymore, and I was always so bummed. So I'm actually really stoked. I've always wanted to play a Sun Elf. I've always wanted to play that haughty, like, kind of a dick elf. Like, it reminds me of the Blood Elves from World of Warcraft.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Kind of similar energy. And playing a fucking wizard, man, I'm just going full into it. Like, I'll play the stereotypes. It's okay. I was kind of waiting to see what everybody else was playing before I picked my character, just so that way people we could have a balanced party, because I am that person.
For sure.
Yeah. Go back to chat. Chance, I love having the physical stuff. I think my Virgo placements also be like, be a good big document nerd. Nice. Jessica, totally respectful. I wanted to, but I knew I would not be able to find it every week and get frustrated. I love that everything is digital now. We're old school gamers, and so not everything was available digitally when we first started playing. And that just means we're old. You know, it's not trying to no flex. We're just old people.
We're just old.
We're just old. My very first job was at a comic book shop, and that's where I bought my 3.5. I actually started with 3.0, and then when they upgraded to 3.5, we were just like, holy shit, they fixed everything. And 3.5 lasted a really long time. 4th edition was a total disaster.
Yeah, I only remember ever playing like maybe 1 or 2 games in 4th edition. Like, mostly my experience has been 3.5 and 5e.
Yeah. And then they fucked up 4th edition.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, sorry. We're dealing with Hasbro now. Please have 5th edition. And we're like, okay, all right, this actually feels like D&D again. All right, this sounds good. And so, very nice.
I love this beaver.
I love
So
that
ridiculous.
beavers love carrots so much. They're so cute.
What was the number for the
Number
next one?
10.
Number 10.
Yeah.
All right.
This is great.
This is art.
This is art.
Okay. Oh God. The next one is gonna be the alligator.
Oh! Very Americana.
Very American.
Which is just the smelly dick of America.
Oh God, yeah. Florida, why not? Have some alligators, have just all this awful things. Get eaten? Yeah, it's possible.
I want everyone to know that our kitty is so cute right now.
She got her thumbs up.
It's tummy up, primordial pooch season. Tummies are up, pooches are out, and she's just got her paws all curled up, and she's just got the biggest smile. I let her be able to play with the laser pointer today,
Which is a sometimes treat for her.
because she pants
Yeah.
like a dog, which is very not good for cats.
Yeah, she gets way too into it.
Way too hyper excited. but she loves it more than anything else on this world. Like, the whole reason why she likes light beams is because it's the closest thing she can get to a laser pointer.
Yeah.
And I just feel so bad, but if she didn't get those to the point of like panting, I would do it all the goddamn time. I would buy 5 million goddamn laser pointers and have them all over this goddamn place, just to make her happy. But because she can't handle it. It's a very, but now she got a lot of exercise, and now she is passed out, and she is the happiest little girl. She got a little bit of laser tag in, and she's very happy. Anyways, going back to the chat. Chances I got a folder. Jessica says, I have young humans. Yeah. Young humans tend to destroy everything. Oh my god. Is this like a Jack Horse, like the Jack Horse? Like,
oh, the BoJack Horseman? No,
this is the same energy.
This is not a BoJack Horseman. At least I hope not.
This is like same energy of like it. Chance, yes, I love that Ken has a PDF of the handbook to send to me, or had a PDF. Jessica, yeah, and they think my D&D stuff is cool too. Fair, very fair. Chance, I have a 3.5 play book saved to my desktop because I was using it to study alignments for the OC creation. Yeah, I think they got rid of alignments. I think so. I have to double check. Jessica says, we have so many RGP rule books. My mister collects them, and most of them are on the computer. Yeah, well, I mean, they stopped printing a lot of these books because it's so fucking expensive to print them.
Like, I see so many Kickstarters for, like, tabletop role-playing games, and it's always PDFs, like, for their stuff. It's very rarely physical books.
World of Darkness, which is a big publisher. It's been a big publisher for a very long time. They only do PDFs now. Only do PDFs now, just because the costs involved to try to print everything. And most people are like, it's okay for a PDF now.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
it's, yeah. But I mean, it makes me glad because, you know, like, the cost, oh my god. Like, even back in the day, when I was 16 years old, and it cost me $13 to fill my 10-gallon tank on my Honda.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Oh, I miss when gas was that cheap.
Yeah, it was only $13 to fill. So you can do the math to how much, like, it was $1.30 to fill.
God, we're old enough to remember when a gallon of milk was more expensive than a gallon of gas.
Yeah.
Like, oof.
But back then, and I wasn't making very much money. I think I maybe made $11 an hour for my very first job.
That's more than I made for my first job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was making like $7.10 an hour. That's what minimum wage was for me then.
The thing, I mean, Dave was good about that, but it's because we all spent our money back at his own store.
Yeah. There
There was one time where I owed him money because I was like, oh, just take it out of my paycheck. Just take it out of my paycheck. Just take it out of my paycheck. He's like, so yeah, you owe me $14. I was like, oh, can you take that out of my next paycheck? He's like, yes. I'm like, thanks. But I mean, like, back then, like, the books were still like $40 each.
Yeah.
Which was, in like today's dollars, like closer to like $100. It just roughly estimating. Like, they were very expensive back then. And so to invest in just a player's handbook, like, not everybody would invest in the magic book. Like, the book that had all those spells in it.
Yeah.
Like, the one that you would need if you were playing a wizard. Like, that was another $40.
Jeez, yeah.
And the DM book, like, those are the three main books. Oh, no, it's the Monster Manual, excuse me, I got that mixed up. Because the three main books you needed was the Player's Handbook, the Monster Manual, and the DM's book. So all the spells were in the Player's Handbook, so you didn't need another book about that. Excuse me, I got that mixed up. But if you wanted to run a game, that was 2 more books. That was $80 that you needed to invest in just to be able to run a game. And if you wanted to run a game in a setting, that was another $80 or $40 or, you know, however much money it was. They were creating some in like the really simple floppy books, and those were about $20-$30, but they were still expensive.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to play a game in a setting like Faerun, like in Forgotten Realms, it was expensive. It was really expensive to get all the stuff. So that was the main reason why I didn't end up getting to play in Faerun when I was doing D&D. Just is because this shit was expensive.
Yeah.
I love this Rancher Gator.
Hell yeah! What's more American than a good cowboy?
Like I love it. This is very good. And we're talking about like the very like how do I want to say it?
Like, here to sell you some Marlboro.
Yeah, that kind of Americana.
Yeah.
Jessica was saying Crowboy, her dog, will now go after the reflection off of his tags because he wants to go after the laser pointer.
Oh,
I'm glad it's not just our kitty. Chan says now alignments are still around. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay. I had a feeling.
Jessica Mass. Sorry, didn't mean to say your full name there. Jessica Mass. Just because I was reading what you were saying up there. Jessica says, "I'm glad
She's not mad at you. She's just disappointed."
Oh, no. I was glad that the Avatar tabletop role-playing game had a physical copies because the art is so pretty. Chan says, I've been debating getting a physical copy of the 5th edition handbook, and it's $50. Gator Boy! I like that he's also smoking, you know?
Yeah.
We don't endorse smoking.
We don't.
I'm actually 5-6 years clean of smoking.
I'm just going for that very, very Americana, old, like, 1950s kind of look at cowboy.
Yeah.
Like this is what you'd expect to see in a John Wayne movie or something.
We also sell you Jimmy Dean some sausage.
Shitty breakfast sausages.
You know, Jimmy Dean's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
I admit.
Jessica says, no, I'm not that Midwesterner. I do not speak in fluent guilt. Oh, you sweetheart. Someone, I actually was trying to say someone was like, oh, that's so sweet of you. It's just a sweetheart. And she's like, ooh, damn. I'm like, what? Like, apparently in Southern, like, that's an insult.
Oh, bless your heart.
Bless your heart, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, bless your heart. I actually meant it sincerely. Someone's like, ooh, you about ready to fight. I'm like, what? No, I am such a Pacific Northwesterner. I was born and raised in this area. I speak the accent fluently, like, it's.
You don't vocal fry, you creak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we done number 7?
Number 7. Say 2 more. Yes, we have. Yes.
What numbers have we not done?
Oh gosh. You know, I think we would be remiss if we didn't get to number 12 tonight.
Let's do it.
Let's do number 12.
Let's do it.
Because another fun slice of Americana, as you may have already guessed by 2 of our other drawings, is cryptids. And we got to do our favorite Mothman.
Yes! Mothman!
This is our absolute favorite cryptid of all time.
Yeah!
So, of course, we're going to do Mothman.
Yeah! Jessica, bless your heart is fuck you in Southern.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was like, oh, bless your heart. And then, this other guy was like, ooh, damn, you're throwing fists, you're throwing hands. I was like, what? No, I was just like, I thought that would be a nice thing to say. No, that's an insult. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know that. It's fuck you in Southern. Oh, bless your heart.
Like, she's such a sweet spirit. Like, oh, I hate her. Like, yeah.
Sweating like a sinner in church. That's my favorite one. I love that. It's from Princess and the Frog. The Froge.
Yeah.
That was one we should have done. We should have done a Froge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not too late. We can still do a Froge. I mean, if you
suppose.
want to. Yeah. Fuck, or more sport cryptids, because everyone's like, hell yeah, Mothman. Fuck yes, cryptids.
Fuck yes, cryptids.
Fuck yes, cryptids.
God, like my jackalope did so well in Kaijun. Like, I'm gonna have to do a cryptid series, like, for Halloween, I think.
We've done so many cryptids for
We have.
Halloween
Oh
streams.
my god, we love cryptids.
I want to do
They're so
more
fun.
SCPs.
Oh hell yeah!
And I want to do more cryptids for Halloween season. It's crazy. There's a lot of Halloween movies coming out right now.
Yeah, there are, like, Disney's reimagining of Haunted Mansion, because I guess the one with Eddie Murphy wasn't good enough for them.
No, let's get. But I mean, like, it's a pretty full black cast, which is fucking rad.
Which
and
is
it's
so
great.
interesting, too, because, like, there was another movie that just came out called The Blackening.
Yeah.
That just plays on that whole idea of, like, who survives in a movie if everybody's black, because there's the old trope that all the black characters die first in horror movies. So they're playing around with that, and I friggin' love that concept.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah,
It's really funny. I've heard it's really good.
Oh,
I would love
I've
to
heard
see it.
great things about
But
it,
there's
too.
a lot of horror, like, Halloween movies coming out right now, and I'm like, spooky summer? Fuck yes, eat my popcorn. Going back to the chat, give Mothman a frog friend, says Chance. Rachel says, bless your heart can be used in many ways. Yeah, I have heard, though, in the Southern, it's fuck you. Like, it's a super insult. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good to know. Chance says, there is a frog cryptid. The
Oh, of course.
Loveland frog.
Loveland Frog.
What?
I admit I've already been doing a little research for my cryptid series for October. Loveland Frog is one of them. It's a giant frog man.
That's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Jessica's got a suggestion.
Yeah.
She says, do a ho dog.
A ho dog?
What's a ho dog?
Is that like a hush puppy?
Is that like a dance? Like where you gotta go with the ho dog?
A hush puppy is like it's a meal. It's a dish.
I know what a hush puppy
sorry.
is. Yeah. It's a sweet.
Not everybody does. Like it's definitely like one of those. Hush puppies are definitely like an Americana thing. Like, I did not grow up with them.
Give me some of those man-catching beignets. Beignets are good.
Oh god, beignets are great.
Chan says, there's a podcast I used to listen to all about cryptids.
Oh, nice.
HODAYG. Hot egg?
Let me pop into the chat to read that. Hot egg, yeah. Interesting.
It's from Vinelander, Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin, don't you know?
Oh, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Oh. Hodag.
Hodag.
Gotta go down to the Hodag.
Nice.
Oh. Hodag. Hodag. I am very curious. Yeah, we want to definitely do some more for Halloween season. More cryptids we want to do. I fucking fell in love with SCPs. I did not know how fucking ridiculous SCP
absurd.
was. Just the random kid.
Yeah. Just Jerry is like the kid's
Jerry.
name. He answers to Jerry. Like, say thing, like approach him saying like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" Like, it's just a little kid. They just kidnapped a little kid off of the playground and thought he was a monster. And then fucking like one of my favorites is that Comic Sans is an SCP. Like, it's
A fucking
so good.
IKEA.
Yeah, an IKEA. Professor Xavier's chair. Like, it's
Oh
so
my
fucking
god,
good.
it's so fucking funny. Jessica said that the Hodag is a bullhorned, low-crawling, spined critter. Hell yeah.
Interesting.
Hell yeah. Now you're speaking our language. Speaking of speaking my language, look at this Mothman.
This Mothman just owning those Star-Spangled Booty shorts.
Oh, Leaf, welcome back.
You came
Come
back just in time.
Just in time for the Mothman with this the American flag booty shorts.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah. Mothman don't care about flag code. Flag code is for chumps.
Yeah. Okay, so our very first experience with Mothman Like
no.
we were doing a stream
no.
with we were looking up because we knew nothing about cryptids.
Yeah.
We knew like a Bigfoot, we knew a couple of things, but we didn't know very much about like other types of cryptids. And we were like, what the fuck is up with Mothman? I remember the weird movie; it kind of creeped me out when I was younger.
Like the Richard Gere movie. Yeah,
I'm so curious to rewatch it now, actually.
yeah,
Because knowing more about Mothman, that it was probably just like a crane.
yeah, for sure.
That people didn't know. But the statue, everyone's like, look up pictures of the statue of Mothman.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, it's got the most bootylicious booty. And it's like, it's a bronze statue.
Like,
And so, like, the places where people put their hands the most, you can see that it's really shiny. That booty is so shiny.
People have touched Mothman's butt so many times, it's polished its booty for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got the shiniest booty because everyone's got to touch that booty.
So-
Everyone's got to touch that booty.
Hence, every iteration of Mothman that we do on the show is got to be bootylicious.
It's got to be that booty. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Booty shaking, booty shaking.
That's right.
Got to show that thong to thong. You know?
Them booty shorts for freedom.
For freedom. You know, Excuse me. Leaf just wants to hug. And Jessica says, has cake.
Yeah, it got cake for days.
And lamp.
And lamp, yes.
And lamp. Because moths all love lamp.
All moths love lamp.
Because I haven't forgotten that meme. Oh my gosh. I love the back floof that you've given this Mothman.
Thank you.
This is very nice. This is good.
This is an important Mothman.
Yeah. Sorry for messing people's names up. I look at the chat and what your name is listed as. I just read it really fast, so I should actually take a moment to actually read what I'm reading. I'm sorry if I mess people's names up or misread things. I promise I can read. I promise.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Oh my god. Simpsons, Janet!
Oh god. Growing up, I was not allowed to watch The Simpsons. I've probably mentioned that on the show before, but my parents were like, "Oh, Bart's so rude to his father, it undermines the father's authority in the home." Like, cool, then why won't my dad talk to me? Like, come on. Don't try and act like he's got authority.
What a Mormon thing to say. Undercut the the fatherly authority.
Right.
In my household growing up, it was, my dad was outnumbered. Even our pet bird was a girl. Like, he was literally the only dude, and we made fun of him all the time. Because my dad's also very abusive, and, yeah. This Mothman.
This Mothman is ready for the beach. It's, you've heard
beach
about
body
Hot
is
Girl
ready.
Summer. It's Hot Mothman Summer is what
Yeah!
it is. It's
Hot
just,
Cryptid Summer!
It's the oh gosh, why am I spacing on the terms now? The 1960s beach party, like whatever it was they called that. It's a cryptid beach party now.
It's a cryptid beach party now.
Hell yeah.
I'm super here for it.
Hell yeah.
Invite Scooby and the gang. We're having a cryptid beach party. Hell yeah. Hi, baby bee. Meow meow.
I love the booty shorts for Mothman. It's so good. Oh, I'm so happy with it. This is art. Frankly.
This is art.
This
This belongs on a sticker, Kenji. Like so much of your art.
Yes, thick Mothman. That just stay tuned.
Yes, it's very luxurious back floofs on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
What numbers have we not done yet?
Let's see. I'm gonna take my time so you all can continue to appreciate.
Oh yeah,
bootylicious
we're
Mothman.
here for it.
Oh god. Okay, so there's 3 left. Mm-hmm. I still don't have an idea. I thought we'd come up with an idea for this last one, but
you can ask for people in the chat.
Yeah,
you can start drawing it, and then we
maybe.
can add things to it.
I do have one that I do want to do.
Okay.
And that's good old North American lamprey.
Will you tell everybody what a lamprey is?
Do we want to put a picture up?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Lampreys are frightening. I'm gonna pick one without its mouth showing because that's less frightening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no, I hate
yeah,
it.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I'm probably going to draw the mouth.
You're
to be
probably
honest.
going to have to show people with its mouth open,
Okay.
too. You're going to
So-
have to show both.
So here's a
Kenji, I
lamprey.
got a great idea.
Yeah.
Gooey Duck. Gooey Duck needs to...
Yeah, we got to get more Pacific Northwest up in here.
Yeah, we do.
So, a lamprey, kind of like a platypus. A lamprey is technically a fish, but like how a platypus is technically a mammal. There's I don't know. There's some weird stuff that goes on.
Show
with a
that
lamprey.
horrible mouth.
Oh God, which picture of its horrible mouth?
That third one.
The third one.
Oh, go back up.
This one.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go for that one.
This is the third one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the third one.
All right. So lampreys.
It's not as terrible.
It's awful though.
It's pretty
So
awful.
lampreys' mouths are really just bleh, like too many teeth, quite frankly. So yeah, lamprey are frightening.
You know, when you said too many teeth, and now I've got too many cooks. Too many cooks.
That was such a great bit.
You know,
Oh
you
my
could do an
God.
opposite of like les poissons, les poissons. How I love les poissons. You can make him a chef. You can make him an Americana a cook, like fish and chips,
Oh no.
like a sailor. You can make him a sailor. You can make a little sailor boy.
God, a little Sailor Jerry
Little
lamprey.
like, make a Popeye. Make that lamprey into a Popeye.
You know, I got an idea for the lamprey.
Okay,
So,
okay. Oh, so the dune worm of the sea.
yeah, pretty much. It looks a lot like the dune worm.
Also, Jessica, I'm also down for a cryptid beach party.
Who isn't?
Oh, Jessica's
Quite
also said
frankly.
prairie dog.
Oh God, yeah, prairie dogs would be good too.
Sorry, Leaf. I'm sorry, Leaf. They are terrible.
Yes, they are the worst.
Meow, 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 meow.
they're
That
very
thong
simple.
song is now stuck in
Oh,
my
God,
head forever.
we're gonna die with that in our heads.
We are those millennials.
Like stuff started playing something that had that song in it, and now it's just won't leave our heads.
That thong, 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 thong.
God, I thought I escaped it. But as a true millennial, no, I can't
No.
escape that song.
So this almost looks like a Pokemon. What you're doing, which I
It
also
kinda
love
does.
too. I also love this too. So what happened was it was just a reel on Instagram, and it was
That's right.
like the celloists when they were playing the introduction to the
right.
thong song. I was like, there was cellos in it, and I had to re-listen to it. I was like, oh yeah, there's a lot of just like classical cello music in the thong song.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, see your bitty booty, wow, no, no, no.
God.
Baby, see your booty go, wow, wow, wow.
God, that song.
thong, the thong, thong.
Oh, that
Oh,
song.
it's so, and the music video is awful.
It's
Everything
so
about it is
awful.
awful. But
It's
it's
the worst.
so like
God.
late '90s, early 2000s of our childhood. The thong song is the song of our generation.
I hate that. I hate it.
You thought it was the Macarena.
No.
It's the thong song.
God, I wish it were the Macarena.
Macarena.
I mean, I'd be okay with Mambo number 5, quite frankly.
You know, little Jessica. That's all I
God.
need.
You know, I learned a thing. Lou Bega is actually from Germany.
You were telling me that. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
what?
Dude who sang about all these ladies that he just loved and loved.
I thought he was Latino. Like,
mean,
all these years I thought he was
maybe?
Latino.
I mean, maybe, but like nationally, he's from Germany.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
So fucking funny. Chance says, I'm so glad I'm a baby a millennial. Jessica says, it kind of is. Those are kind of the songs of our people, from our generation.
It really is.
That thong, the thong, thong, thong.
God, I hate
Baby,
it.
here, booty, go.
God.
Whoa,
Baby,
whoa.
make your booty go. I hate
That
it.
thong, thong, thong,
I
thong.
hate it.
Remember when people used to call flip-flops thongs?
Yeah, that was before the thong song came out.
And now no one calls them thongs anymore.
No one calls
I was
them that anymore.
I was laughing about that the other day. I'm like, man, remember when flip-flops were thongs? The thong,
That was a
thong,
long
thong, thong.
time ago.
God. So fun. Memories. Rachel, I never
that
understood
song.
that song. Jessica, Mountain Lion.
Mountain Lion?
That coo.
Oh god.
Or just like other ones that we could throw as for like
Right.
other
For
things that
other
we can
creators,
make.
yeah.
Ooh, no, dude, the Mountain Lion.
Mm-hmm.
She would be a Karen.
Oh my god. Is being a Karen... I mean, I already know the answer to this question. Yes, being a Karen is a very American thing, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
Oh my god.
Draw that mountain lion with that Karen hair. I need to speak to your manager.
I think I need to do that once I'm done with this.
That's the next one.
Okay.
Thanks for that suggestion,
Okay,
Jessica.
next one will be a mountain
Thank you.
lion Karen. That's good.
See even before, never heard of them, called thongs. In the music video, at the beginning of it, like this guy is at home and his like
His child finds...
a spouse, maybe girlfriend. We're not sure their relationship. We know that they are. It's implied that they are sexually active.
I love how clinical you're being about the thong song right now.
It's got cellos in it, you know. We gotta keep it
true,
classy.
true.
We gotta keep it classy. Thong song did kept it classy.
Yeah, it did.
Even with like the part in the like where it's like the rave at the end where everyone's wearing like bioluminescence and it's
I forgot about that.
The black light is so everyone's wearing whites. It's classy. That thong is very classy. But at the very beginning of the music video, he's at home, she comes home, and there's a kid there, and she's like, "What's this?" And this little kid, female presenting, she holds up this thong, and the "Don't tread on me." That I would have on the back of my car.
This is art.
That I would have on the back of my
This is
car.
art.
It reminds me. Okay, so okay. I'm gonna go someplace really dark, everybody.
Oh,
I
no.
hope you all can join me in this really dark journey. There are in Africa, or I should say, it's different countries within Africa. They created this device called a sexual assault X. It starts with the letter R. I'm not going to say that word.
Okay.
But it's a device that someone who has a vagina inserts into their vagina to prevent themselves, like if they were to be sexually assaulted in that manner, that it's basically like a torture device for someone who would try to sexually assault somebody who has a penis.
You know, I've heard of that, and I've heard about like, because they like Vietnam, there was rumors about stuff like that going around too, that sex workers would use similar tools and methods, but that was always like that was a bit of an urban legend to try to deter soldiers. But
what's happening in Africa is different.
It might be. That's
and they
true.
do show the devices.
So,
they do
that's
show
fair.
what the invention. But that mouth reminds me.
Oh God! No! Why?
So
Why?
when people say
Why?
"Don't tread on me," yeah.
Okay. You know what? I don't want to look at that anymore, knowing that's your mental image. I hate it. I want to draw that cougar Karen now.
I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable.
I hate
I'm
it.
sorry for laughing.
I don't want to think about
I'm sorry.
that.
I'm sorry.
Oh God. Oh, I don't want to. Why would anyone want to put their dick in a lamprey? That's gross.
I don't think any would want to. I think that's the whole idea of "Don't tread on me," or
Yeah.
you will get that. That's what's going to happen
fair.
if you tread on me. If you tell me that I do not have my own reproductive rights and my own bodily autonomy, fuck you, Supreme Court of the United States of America.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And more awful things that they put into law. What is it about, like, around the 4th of July? They're like, oh, nationalism. We want to make people feel more nationalistic. Let's pass all of these terrible laws that removes people's personal rights. Fuck you.
I want to
Fuck
say,
you.
like, you have just completely gone away from, like, the subtle nature of our Fuck America stream, and just outright said it. Like,
I mean, those of us who have stayed to an hour and a half into this video,
true.
that's what they've come for.
I mean, fair.
America, not fuck yeah, fuck you.
Oh, gee.
Fuck you. Supreme Court and all the bullshit. Okay, so sorry, I'm gonna pay attention to the chat. Just go. Sorry. Chance. I'm so glad I have no idea what this song is. Guess what I'm playing for you tomorrow.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Chance.
Chance, I remember flip-flops thongs being like, is this right? Am I gonna get in trouble? Oh! Just got Karen hair, pink shirt, and a Starbucks. Yes! Yes!
Oh my God.
I speak to your manager, please. They've always done flip-flops, according to Jessica. Yeah, absolutely. There was a short, brief period when people tried to call them thongs.
Yeah, it didn't last too long, at least for our experience.
Rachel says, guess because I'm a Gen Xer is weird. I've always called them flip-flops. My mom calls them thongs. That thong, the thong.
Ah, I hate it.
Jessica, I will not read your comment, so I do not torture poor Ken.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've heard of that. Chance, there's a whole ass horror movie about vagina teeth.
Yes, there is. It's called Teeth.
Oh, okay.
I'm well
Rachel,
aware of it.
there's a similar device found in Egypt. Jessica, LOL. We know who we're listening to. Yes. Pink shirt. I think it should be a what do they call them? Oh shit. Shit.
This is how you know we're not monetized and we're not a family-friendly channel.
It is like it's a polo shirt.
Oh yeah,
a pink polo shirt.
We're gonna pop that collar too.
Yeah, pop that collar because it is. You're gonna be professional. You want to be. You want to be slightly professional with that polo shirt,
but you still want to show that you're fun and flirty by popping that collar.
And pink, and you just gotta have the Starbucks and that Karen hair.
Yeah,
definitely Google search. That Karen hair because it's gotta have a certain look. It's gotta be spiky in the back.
Really quick, I want to say like my middle school when I was a kid, our mascot was a cougar, and that head that I was sketching out did not look like that head. The head that we had for our cougar was just like that. Like it was a yes, it was painted. It was like a 20-foot tall mural in our cafeteria, and it just had the dumbest, frumpiest butt head.
Well, it's very kind of you to say it is a butt head because that's some dick and balls. That's some balls right there.
There's so many Karen haircuts that we could choose from.
My high school was home of the Rams. The Rams. That's what we had. Chance says, speaking of Karen haircuts, they end up giving Carmela Soprano, Tony's wife, that haircut in season 4 because that's right around when it started getting popular. If you want, so that one with the girl at the very end, the top row. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's Karen hair right there. That's Karen hair.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Oh yes.
Okay. Let's just kind of block it in.
It's so good. Jessica, I doubt that they're called shit. Couldn't remember it. I'm panicking. Panic. Chance, I had the Karen hair because I was an emo kid at the time. There was a small moment in time where there was a weird blend between there was a fine line between sorry just what Ken drew and that's get in the back too a little bit because it's still spiky in the back a little bit too. It's a little bit in the back. Back
up,
between,
almost like you're ready to go Super Saiyan.
If you bleached your hair blonde, it's Karen. Because no blondie ever did it. It was always a brunette person who did the Karen hair and bleached their hair blonde. But usually the emo kids, they were blonde and they were dyeing their hair black, and that was the emo hair. That was the emo hair. So it was always like a shift, one way or the other.
I cannot do the claws like that on the hand. That is not looking like a claw. That is looking like something else, and I apologize. Oh, God.
Shit.
Not quite, but it's close.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Kenji,
Yes.
I know we've got like about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Do you think we can do 10 minutes of this, or do we want to do one more after this?
I mean, I still need to, like, get the pink in here as requested.
Yeah. Because we could do an American Grimace.
Oh, God. American Grimace! Must stay away! American Grimace! Listen what I say!
Oh my God! What is? I'm trying to remember that actual song now.
Oh, American Woman?
American Woman.
That was
wow.
a Guess Who song, yeah.
Chance, American Grimace. Oh man. A Chance says I was a brunette who went black. Yeah. Because so if you were emo, you had lighter hair, colored hair, and you dyed it black. That meant you were emo. If you had darker color hair and you bleached it blonde, that means you're a Karen. Those are the rules.
Yeah.
I didn't make them up in this moment. We just have to follow them, okay? Those are the rules. That's the law.
I totally did black hair myself as a kiddo. Like, when my first attempts at fashion colors, like, it was always, like, black or, like that day glow red. Like, I definitely did the emo hair myself.
Chan says, let's see here. For the emo kid version, it was either duck butt hair or Sasuke hair.
Yeah. And, you know,
American Grimace!
I love that the Sasuke hair is still bird themed because it looks like a bird wing. Like, let's be honest, Sasuke hair is a bird wing.
Oh my God. It's still like, whether it's a duck butt or it's a bird wing. It's still bird hair where we're flying. 'Cause I'm free.
Jeez. Okay,
Free
let's get... Oh, you know what?
I love this. This is America.
Okay,
This American Googern.
I know how I want to do... Where is that brush? Where did I have... Because I've got a specialty brush here that I would love to use in the... There we go. Okay. This brush is going to be perfect for the
Okay, I'm
hair,
waiting
'cause
for it.
I want to add
for
just
it.
a little bit more to it. This brush changes colors just a little bit every time I swipe it. So this is how we color Karen's hair.
Ooh, this is nice. This is nice.
Like, this
Get
is how
that
you
bleach blonde look. You can still see her roots.
Mm-hmm.
That's the look. And you got all the different colors of blonde in it.
Like all the highlights, because they used every blonde in the box when they did her hair.
Yeah. God, so I didn't use too many like fashion colors. The only color I have ever dyed my hair was I did henna for a while to get my hair red, which everyone told me I looked like a very natural redhead. This is art, Kenji.
This is art.
How do you feel about American Grimace?
Let's do American Grimace.
American Grimace. Speaking of cryptids.
He's a taste bud. He's not a cryptid.
This is a cryptid.
That's the canon. Grimace is a taste bud.
I think he's a cryptid. He's an American cryptid.
Maybe he needs to be in my cryptid series then. God. Dude, I wonder if anybody's written up an SCP entry for Grimace yet. I'm sure there's probably some that already exist, but I'm sure there's been some updated ones now.
Well, he's trending on everything because everyone's finally realized that the Grimace shake for his birthday, which came out like a month ago.
Yeah.
And now everyone's doing these TikTok videos where, like, they're dying while they drink it.
Yeah, like, somehow Grimace murders you.
Yeah.
Like, there's a full-on Saw scene I've seen for some.
Oh my God, it's just gone crazy with the Grimace. But I feel like because of the events that just happened, if he's not an SCP already, I think he's gonna become one. I think he's definitely should be a cryptid, for sure. Like, I think he's worthy of cryptidhood. What was I fucking saying before? American or America.
Fuck yeah.
Lick my butt and suck on my balls, America.
Fucking America. Team America.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
What you gonna do when they come for you, yeah.
God, I love just the sad version of the Team America song.
It's the dream that we all share. It's the hope for tomorrow.
You remember so much more of this song than I do.
Fuck yeah. Pizza Hut.
Fuck yeah.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Fuck yeah. Oh god, isn't Bed Bath & Beyond going bankrupt though?
Yes.
Yeah, like another industry millennials have killed.
Yeah!
Because we can't fucking afford to shop there.
We're coming after everything now.
Yeah.
We're murdering everything.
We took on Olive Garden, and now we got Bed Bath & Beyond. Look out, Shane Company, you're next.
He was my friend. My friend in the diamond industry.
Okay,
oh my god. The death of capitalism, baby. Yeah! I do not remember the Fry Guys.
Oh, I remember the Fry Guys.
Oh, wait, I remember the Fry Guys. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Yes, I do remember the Fry Guys.
Little blur tool instead of using the
Fry Guys from the McDonald Happy Land. I remember getting a VHS once from a Happy Meal and watching. I'm like, this was dumb. I'm like, yeah, my mom was like, yeah, can you please stop asking for these things when we go to the drive-thru? I'm like, no! I'm a child. I'm still going to ruin your life.
Oh, God. You know, it's funny because, like, they're the ones who went crazy for the Beanie Babies. Like, the McDonald's Beanie Babies.
Oh.
It was not the kids that kept that going.
A story time. One last story time before we're done for today. So my grandmother... my father's mother, she was super into the Beanie Babies. She had a Princess Diana Beanie Baby.
Oh, of course, because that was the expensive one.
That was the expensive one. And then she got into the whole craze with the, like, you had to get, like, the special thing to, like make sure that the tag was intact.
Oh, God,
the
yeah, I
tag
remember
protectors and everything.
Because that's how you know it's not a knockoff. Because it has its earring.
And so my grandmother got really into it. She took me to a few conventions because she's like, oh, well, that's something kids would like. And I'm like, I'm bored. Like, I had a couple that would have been worth something if I hadn't taken off the tags. And my grandma's like, see, that's why you never take off the tags. Ah!
I mean, they never would have been worth anything, let's be honest.
No, well, they're not worth anything anymore.
No,
so
like, Beanie Babies really gave us the just the game plan of what to expect with NFTs.
Or so many things.
Yeah.
Jessica's still got a small collection of Beanie Babies.
Oh.
They were cute.
They absolutely
were cute. And
absolutely.
I had a Dalmatian one.
Oh, that's great.
That was really cute. I had a few others that were really cute, and it still exists. Ty still exists. They still make toys. They still make Beanie Babies. They still are making Beanie Babies.
Yes, they are.
They're just different looking now. But they're still, some of them are still very cute. But my story is that my grandmother, when she would take me to conventions and, you know, people were like hustling, moving these Beanie Babies at different prices and shit, and I'm just like, can I get a cute toy? No! Okay, that's fine. But she would take me to McDonald's all the time. Just so she could get the toys. And there would, this is a wild piece of history that I got to experience, because so with all of the other crazy Beanie Baby collectors, we would just form a line and we would just rotate through the line enough times over and over and over and over again. So McDonald's was like, okay, you don't have to order a full fucking Happy Meal, but you do have to order a thing, not just get the toys. And so they would let you buy the Beanie Baby toy and like an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
So my grandma would just take me along to all of these different McDonald's locations, and there would be like 40 people, and we would just rotate through the line until you get all 5 toys, and they would let people just buy them out the day they would come in, and just to get the special collector, like how our McDonald's, and they were cute too. They were miniature. They were cute.
Yeah.
They were actually legit cute toys. And there are some McDonald's toys which are super stupid cheap and just trash.
Yeah.
You know, but these were actually cute. They were actually really nice. And but no, we couldn't open them. No, we couldn't do that. I'm like, oh, well, that's just a cute toy I don't get to play with. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to have 5 fucking ice cream cones, so now I'm fucking hyper because we're not allowed, because she didn't want the ice cream cones.
Yeah, no.
Well, sometimes they let you order like an ice cream cone or like a small fry. And so they bring kids with them. They're like, oh, I got a kid.
Justify, yeah.
Oh, I got a kid.
Yeah.
I'm getting a happy meal. Just fine. Here, take the goddamn fucking toy.
Yeah.
They were so fucking tired
It's
of
not
dealing.
Legoland. You don't need to have a kid present with you to get in.
They were so fucking tired of dealing with the Beanie Baby collectors. And we would see the same people at the conventions. They're like, oh, hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. Catch up and stuff. But yeah, it was a weird time of history. But I remember my grandma telling me a few times, like, hey, do you want to get some ice cream cones? I'm like, actually, no, thanks. I don't actually really want to do that. Because it would be boring. Because you're just standing in a line, and you're just waiting, and they're like, she get these toys, and it was for her, not for you. You didn't get to keep the cool toys. You just got an ice cream cone and just stand in line and wait for her to get her shits. And that's what my that's what my parents are inheriting from my grandma.
It's just the Beanie Babies.
She does. She still has a giant collection of Beanie Babies, and they're going to have to figure out something to do it. I love that this Grimace is like complaining that no one wants to work anymore.
I mean, that's how you know he's American Grimace.
This is America.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the chat one more time, and then we should wrap things up.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see here. There's Chance who has a small collection of Beanie Babies. Excuse me. Jessica, cue paranoia about taking the tags off of stuffies. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's trauma. That's trauma for me too. Like it was hard for me, like still to remove some tags because of my Beanie Baby trauma. For real. Chance, they were some of my good childhood friends. Aw, me too. I really liked my but I also love my Squishmallows. I think Squishmallows are a million times better than Beanie Babies because they're like giant pillows and they're adorable. And they have literally everything. They took notes from the Funko Pops. Like they took notes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, make it for everything and everyone will love them. And Rachel, you've seen Ashley's Beanie Baby. It's 20 years old. She carries it at CMG a few times. Oh, no, I haven't seen that one. Or probably I have, and I just didn't realize it was a Beanie Baby. Our McDonald's in Lakewood wouldn't allow people to buy them without a Happy Meal.
Oh, interesting.
We were in just south of Seattle, and we were doing that. Leah, I hate tags so much I take them off. Me too, but it's I still feel a little guilty. I still feel a little guilty because of my trauma.
God, I absolutely love just this American Grimace. It's so
American
dumb.
Grimace. Oh my god. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for those who were there
been a
with us
blast.
live. We stream every Saturday night from 8 until 10 p.m.
Yep.
We are always open for suggestions
Heck
for
yeah.
ideas for streams.
Oh, yeah.
You heard some of our ideas that we want to do more cryptids and SCPs in the future, probably closer to October.
Yeah.
But we're always open for ideas
yeah.
and suggestions. So
We're-
if you've got ideas, send it to our different social medias. You can also leave it into the community section on our YouTube. Ken?
I can't think of it. Well, no, we might be thinking about some Pokemon streams. So if you like Pokemon, if you've got an idea for that, let us know.
I definitely want to do the Japanese translation
Oh, God.
into
That one's
English
so
again.
fun. I love doing that one.
We've done it twice now.
Yeah.
Go check out that stream.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so much fun. If you've ever been curious
blast.
about what the fuck is up with like some of the weird Pokemon like Probobass, check out our stream because we take the Japanese names and we figure it out in English.
We just go for the direct translation and try to draw it from there.
And because I've studied Japanese, I'm coming at it from that angle so I can translate and understand it a little bit better. But it was really fun. We've had a lot of streams. Not very many videos up, but we got to do lots of live streams just because it's easier for us. But if you do have ideas for videos, we're also open for that idea as well. Thank you so much for everybody for watching and commenting. Thank you all so much for this amazing 99. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. We really love having everyone watching live with us. It really makes a huge difference for our streams. So we will see you all next week. And thank you so much for watching.
It's been a blast, and have a great week, everybody.
Have a great week.